Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. New stream day. It's Tuesday. And we're playing as the Marine. Okay, I'm not gonna make the same joke every frickin' time. Even though it's a good joke, it's not even a joke. It's just a callback to that most amazing of films, Aliens, which is directed by, James Cameron. God, I can't remember names for shit. So there's no way in hell that I'm gonna, like, I would be the absolute worst about like a trivia game. You know, oh, who played this actor in the 1986 Aliens. Damn it, I was 1 year off. Okay, that was pretty good. See, like years, dates, sure, I'm pretty good at that. Names, dude, I can't do it. I don't know anybody. I don't even know my own parents. I just call them mom and dad. Anyways, I mean, here's the thing. I have movies on my brain right now. Oh, you motherfucker! You know what? Okay, I guess you can get through that without taking damage if you're very lucky. I've got movies on the brain, and the reason is, the other day I mentioned to my friend Chris that I have nothing to watch. Like, a lot of times when I'm, you know, working on coding stuff for Enter the Gungeon, or I'm just chilling out in my room, I'll just have something going on in the background for sounds. I'll have YouTube on, I'll have Twitch on sometimes, I'll put on a movie. Maybe I'll just listen to music, but not usually. Usually it is something that I can pay attention to if I so choose. And I told him about that I didn't have anything to watch, and he said, hey, something that I've been watching lately that I've been really enjoying, that I think you would enjoy as well, is a YouTube series called Best of the Worst. And I would highly recommend that you check it out at some point in the future, not now. You know, you gotta finish watching me play this Gungeon run, of course, but to check it out because it's kind of like a Mystery Science Theater where people watch movies and they make jokes about it, but instead of watching the movie and making jokes during the movie, they actually watch the movie and then afterwards they do it like a review segment where they show clips from the movie while they talk over it and make jokes. Well, they're not really talking over it. They're just discussing the movie, basically. They're like, man, and so this is what the movie is about. It's horrible. This is why it's horrible. And then they make jokes about it. And it's a fantastic show. I've been going through it from the beginning for a couple of days now, and I'm not even like a portion of the way through it, but it's kind of like, it's my sense of humor. The people who do it are very funny. They're very talented. They are very good at explaining why some of the movies are bad and why some of the movies are good and what makes them bad, what makes them good. And there's a lot of enjoyment there. How long is the Room episode? They reference it and they reference Tommy Wiseau, but they don't actually watch The Room, or at least not yet. Maybe they do at some point. They might do it at some point. Potsy9, thank you for the follow. Trivia and Abe would be funny. Here's the thing, it depends on what the trivia is. Is the trivia gonna be, who played the actor in this movie? And I'll be like, I don't know, that guy. This happened to him, this happened to him, this happened to him. He also played this guy in this movie. I don't know his name though. I'm like a good, well, not for like movies usually, but I would probably make a better trivia support person. You know, I could maybe give you some ideas. I could help you to work through the answer yourself, but don't expect me to give you any of the answers. I don't fucking know. Runtime 256 says, I am terrible at trivia. I've been to a trivia game a couple of times. You know, you go to a bar and they have like a trivia night, and you know, go on a different team and you get some drinks, and maybe they give you a couple of drinks for free or something, and then you, for the rest of the night, you play a trivia game and you try to come up with the right answers to questions. But I'm just horrible at it. Wow, nice blank there, dude. Not even anywhere near me. I want your friends instead of you, please. There you go, it's much better. Did he do like a little mini dodge roll? I'm kind of looking at him. I think he did like a little mini dodge roll. That's fucking adorable. Anyways, AK-47's awesome. Bait gun, you bastard. You buy that gun. Get out of here, Shake. We're not gonna buy the bait gun. Bait gun sucks. I don't like the bait gun. I don't like guns that have inconsistent damage output and you have to like charge them to fire them at the same time. It's actually kind of garbage. I will buy the map though. I think a map is a pretty good purchase. I'm a big fan of buying the maps now. Now that, you know, the game has synergies and I could potentially get a, I'll keep the ammo drop. I could potentially get a Corsair on any single run. I gotta sneeze. Oh, thank you. I had to Alt-Tab to fix OBS, and it's like, oh no! Ah! Bait gun plus hit pulser. Bait gun got you through the Gatling Gulf fight. It can be good. You know, any gun in the game can be good if you can get like a good synergy that kind of makes it pop off. And even bait launcher. You know, give me a hip holster. Give me YV. It could be really fun. But I think I'd rather honestly just save my money. Instead, I bought the map, which is I think acceptable. And honestly, with the AK, I feel like I don't need a gun, even necessarily for boss killing. The AK should be fine for a while, and we'll get better guns in the future. I'm much happier with compressed air tank, because compressed air tank's damage, and I've gone through this many times in the past, but I'll do it again. Compressed air tank is more consistent, because at least with that gun, when the sharks come out, they come out from you. They don't come out from off screen. So they're more likely to hit the enemy that you want them to hit. They're more likely to get a kill sooner. The damage output is a little bit more consistent, and probably even just a little bit better. Because it's a difference between a C and an A tier gun, of course. Devolver can never be good, says Runtime. How wrong you are, my dude! We're playing my Gungeon mod. I make Devolvers good again. I've fixed the items. They're actually like good to have now. Which is kind of my goal for the mod in general, is make it so that no item is not worth taking, you know. AG, thanks for the raid. How you doing? How was your stream of The Long Dark? What is The Long Dark? I was watching AG play that, and it just kind of looked like a survival game. Although he got attacked by a wolf, and then he fended him off with a QuickTime event. So I don't know. It was long and dark. You don't want to describe your own stream as, oh, it was so long. Oh, ah. I don't know why I dodged backwards away from the bullet. That's like the number one no-no. Oh no! Crap! Crap with a very plosive P. Crap. We got the shotgun synergy. Like, for instance, this is one of those synergies in the game that I wish either didn't exist or was better. You know, let's just do that now. Regular shotgun synergy is actually kind of awful. Or it's regular guns, but it works with the shotgun and the AK-47. Because it just makes your, it just reduces your damage output so much. Like DPS-wise, it goes up, but your total damage output just goes down because even though you fire faster, each shot does less damage. That's a horrible synergy. A synergy should never be does less damage. Because it's with the shotgun and the AK, There's no way to turn this energy off, so you can just use the guns, you know, efficiently. Because honestly, that's one of the best things about the regular shotgun. It's not that it's fast damage output, it's that it's efficient. It's one of the like most efficient brown level guns in the entire freaking game. And then you get this synergy that just turns it into just like a spread machine gun, and it's just awful all of a sudden. That's not what I want out of my shotgun, but the game kind of forces it upon you. Like, well, I'm just gonna shoot it, you know, just keep shooting it. Yes, you can kill things quickly, and that's fantastic, but you go through the ammo incredibly fast. I would like it if maybe it kept the damage output a little bit, or maybe gave you more ammo to compensate or something. I don't know. I don't know how I would change it or rebalance it, but it's a little weird. That's a nice Tatiana you got there, Mud. His emote, by the way, is a tater tot with pink hair. It's adorable. Super boring to watch, long dark. I mean, a lot of survival games like that might be kind of boring to watch. I can understand that. Like, oh, you're farming some trees. All right, well, chop, chop. It could be fun, though. I mean, you could make it fun. You're curious about how to make mods for Gungeon, what's it written in? I should put together a video to kind of show off how to do it, but it's written in C#. The game is written in C# and the mods are written for C#. It's pretty easy, honestly, to make mods for Gungeon. There's a few weird parts about it. Some things sometimes don't work randomly, and I don't know why. But I don't think it's like a Gungeon problem or like a modding problem. I don't know what the problem is, but sometimes I attempt to do something, and I'm like, why is this not working? Oh, it just doesn't work. All right, well, let me do something in a different way. It's very strange. I still don't quite understand why sometimes attempting to mod something just literally doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. But honestly, for the most part, it's actually not that difficult. If you have any sort of a background in programming, you should just be able to jump right into it. But yeah, I should put together a tutorial video for it. By the way, I'm using the shotgun ammo just like willy-nilly here because I want to get the decoy. So I figure let's take advantage of the ammo drop that we have. I'll use the shotgun, use the ammo drop, we'll take the decoy, we'll start stealing stuff in the future, and I don't know. I don't want to steal the key for the rat fight, but I could. Actually, you know what, I probably should. Since some of the code that I've recently added to this mod has affected level generation in order to make Super Boss Rush work, I do want to try to make sure that all the floors are working properly, so maybe that's what we'll do. You know what? No. If I'm out of ammo in the shotgun, I'm just going to use the shotgun. Wait a minute, where'd my gun go? There. What? Hold on. Okay, I mean, it landed on the ground. That was incredibly strange. I threw my gun, and then it wasn't on the mini-map, and I had to go pick it up, and it was invisible, and I didn't know where it was. What happened to my gun, game? I was very, very scared for a minute there. I was like, I don't want to lose the shotgun. Anyways, what are we doing? Okay, use this, use this. Take this, take this. Can we buy this? No, we can't. So buy this, pop this, steal this. It's a process. Buy this, steal this, take this. Okay, we got everything we want though. Could also get a free brown chest. What do I care? We have better quality chests here that we can grab. I would love to find another one of those cell creeps, but, you know. What's the synergy? What's the synergy, man? Bugging out. We're immune to fire, but only when we're holding Gungeon Ant. That seems horrible. It's an awful, awful synergy. Did we get the old crest? Yes, we did. Get me out of this floor. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? There's a point to all this. We have a microtransaction gun. I keep forgetting that this gun actually can open things without needing to use keys. We should take advantage of that. There you go. You know what? I mean, it's a gun, and we get another blank for the next floor. But even on regular chests, I should, from this point forward, just attempt at least to fire at it with the microtransaction gun. You never know if you're going to be able to unlock something without using a key. But only fire once, and make sure that you don't fire in such a place where the bullet will bounce back and forth and then destroy whatever it is you're shooting at, because that's just annoying when that happens. Oh god, the MacLeod is so bad. This feels to me like a starter gun. Like, I know that the hidden character, the astronaut, starts with the MacLeod, but man, it's such a bad gun. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. You want to know what this is? This is fodder for finding secret rooms. That's what the MacLeod is. It's a gun that you can just spam shots with. You can just shoot walls. It doesn't matter what you're doing with it. That's what MacLeod is. Okay, so don't shoot the actual chest. Shoot the wall. Hey, look for a oh, there you go. Boom, done. Already done it. Hell yeah. We get a key out of it. Hell yeah. So we're gonna try to use microtransaction. Gonna open this for free. It didn't work. We're just gonna open it ourselves. Smoke bomb. It's another way of stealing. I like the decoy better, I think. I like that I can put it down and it'll take the aggro until it gets destroyed. It's not only when I am invisible. Are you kidding me? We got a jam boy? Annoying, but I don't know, at least this, no! Don't let him crit! Oh. He disappeared. He's gone. Sharky Oreo Nandor. Hello, how you guys doing? Start with the shotgun, end with the shotgun. That's true. Oh, Keyman. Hey, you know what? No one's complaining about it. It is a good synergy for you need to kill something quickly. You know, oh god, you scared the crap out of me, dude. You know, oh, what is this nasty enemy? We gotta make sure we just erase him in 2 seconds. We can do it. I want ammo for the microtransaction gun. Dude, that would be an interesting use of ammo drops. If ever you have an ammo drop with microtransaction gun, you can turn it into like 25 cents or something. Honestly, that would make my microtransaction gun a little bit better, if you ask me. I think it needs it. I think it needs a little bit of a buff. I play with a mouse, you can tell, because of the fact that there's this fancy little cursor on the screen that I have very good control over. You might see sometimes people playing Gungeon and they have a like crosshair on the screen, but if they're using the controller, it will always be with a certain distance around them, rotating around them. But this is a mouse cursor. Mouse crosshair, rather. Crit success and crit failures. You see more failures than successes. I think it's literally the enemy rolls a d20. Except it's not really a d20, but I think they roll a d20, and if it's a 1, they fail. If it's a 20, they success, and everything in between is just a random attack. That's what I feel like. Maybe there are like ranges of attacks, like if they roll a 2, 3, or a 4, they do this attack. It would make sense to me. But I think I see them fail and succeed about the same amount of time. It doesn't really feel like a very Gungeon-y thing to have it have a higher chance of doing one or the other, I feel. I think Gungeon would be fair about it, you know what I mean? More. I hate that this gun grows so bulbous when I shoot it. Something about that just is a little strange to me. Oh my god, he crit failed. He crit succeeded. I feel like I see him succeed more than fail, honestly. At least that guy wasn't jammed. Oh, what the hell? Is that a grenade? What do I have that's cursed? I stole the beehive item. Ironic because we haven't taken damage on this run yet, but I stole the beehive. Sorry, not the beehive gun, the honeycomb. Let's get our nomenclature correct here. It has a name. It has a real legitimate name. Oh, the pilot! He did it. Got the cold 45 for free. Dude, it's actually kind of nice to be able to get chests or locked doors for free. Sometimes with microtransaction gun. It's very RNG. You have to be very careful about it, but if it works, dude, it works. Go. Gungeon being fair, good joke. For the most part, the Gungeon is fair. The Gungeon giveth and the Gungeon taketh, of course. You never know what you're gonna get. But for the most part, Gungeon doesn't screw me. Normally if I get screwed, it's because I screw myself. You can take that out of context if you really want. I guess we're just gonna use Cold 45 and AK-47. Guess it doesn't really matter what boss we end up fighting either. I'm trying to read chat, but I have to make these dodges. It's a little bit easier because of the slowdown, but the slowdown's not gonna last forever. And it's already almost gone. So, AK-47. Make it so the Bloodied Scarf can get you into rooms without teleporters or into rooms that the Grip Master... I'm immune to the poison! Why am I trying to dodge it? Or into rooms that the Grip Master threw you out of. As like an extra synergy for the item. I think the item just needs to be completely and utterly reworked. It's a problem. The item sucks. It's horrible. It's downright horrible. Hey lady, 4? Okay. The Siren is the only boss I can kill easily, says Sharky Oreo. Siren. You mean the Gorgon? The one who goes under the water? Siren is the name of a gun, not a boss. See, that's the kind of trivia I would be good at. Like on Jeopardy. Give me the category in Jeopardy that's Fungin in the Gungeon. Dude, I'm your man. I'm your man. Of course, sometimes I don't know everything. There was that one point when I think Apache Thunder was like, you know what happens if you try to use the drill on the Brother Alburn chest? And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say it's this. But honestly, I had no idea. Well, we have the decoy. We don't need it. We definitely do not need it anymore. You want to fight the rat? Not really. Let's ignore the rat. I don't care about I don't care about no damn dirty rat. You dirty rat. You hate when you get the bloodied scarf and you mistake it for the bandana. You see, I think someone in a previous stream gave me a good idea. They said something along the lines of it would be cool if you could make it so that you could wash the bloodied scarf and turn it into the bandana. Because if you think about it, it's bloodied. We don't know what the color of the scarf is underneath all that red. So what if it was good? And I think that's a brilliant idea. Maybe there's some way that you could just turn it into a better gun. Oh, crap. You know what? I'm just gonna freeze whatever ghost shows up. What if it wasn't bloody, it was just washing a pink shirt? That would turn it pink, not red, though. Normally, if you wash something with a red shirt and you use bleach, it turns everything pink. Because, like, the dye isn't gonna fully spread 100% to all of your other items. You're not gonna wash something and then everything else is going to be, like, bright red when it comes out of the wash. That'd just be silly. Wrong gun. Definitely the wrong gun here. Oh, it's just you. Oh, you get stuck in my poison! Fuck you, dude! Maximum red shirt. Maybe you could add in an item to the Gungeon that's a play on it. You know what? What about T-shirt cannon, bloodied scarf? The T-shirt cannon fires T-shirts, and bloodied scarf is red, and the T-shirts are pink. So maybe there could be some synergy where the T-shirts turn red and they also light enemies on fire, or they do something extra because you have the bloodied scarf, and then you know they're kind of like blending in the wash or something. I think there's an idea in there somewhere. I don't know what the idea is, but it's in there somewhere. Well, you know, I think I just might do this. I think you should probably have just kept the briefcase, my good sir. Maybe he didn't realize there was money in it. He's like, I just have this excellent briefcase. I don't know what the combination is. But the combination was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same number as my luggage. You'd need a seriously good stain remover for the bloodied scarf. I don't know if that's a joke because it's so bloody red, or if it's a joke because that item really sucks. You're gonna need an interesting way of making it good again. Maybe there could just be a new item and it's just like detergent. Anything that is like a colored object, it becomes like monochrome, like black and white, but it's better. Or it has like a different effect or something, I don't know. Again, I'm just spitballing here. This is the idea show. Gungeon ideas. Combination was written on the other underside of the briefcase. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Did you break him with a blank? My dude. I love that sound of the decoy breaking. Apache Thunder, how you doing? You had a mow, that's why you're late. Yeah, I'm 100% convinced you did not just forget that it was daylight savings time again. Apache Thunder, where do you live? Do you live in like Arizona or something that doesn't follow daylight savings time rules? What is your deal? What is your deal? Texas. They follow daylight savings time there, I think. Nope. Oh, dude, the Rattler. Honestly, you're getting some pretty good weapons here. Should not have done that. Don't do that. That's the big one. That's the one that's gonna break a chest. I should go buy stuff from the shop, I guess. We have fucking infinite money on this run. Javi lives in Arizona. Well, It's nice that you never have to worry about changing your clocks, but then you have to always be aware that the time is going to change, and everyone else is going to have things at a different time than you. It's like, oh, this guy streams at 6. Well, it's going to be 5 for now because of DST. I don't know what would be worse, that you internally you have to constantly convert 1 hour. Or if you just have to remember to change your clocks. You know what? It would be worse to have to constantly have to remember. Oh, it's between March 12th and October, whatever it is, for Daylight Savings Time Zone. Gotta calculate the time difference. That'd be very awkward, having to constantly do that. I thought about it for 2 seconds, and I'm realizing, you got it rough, man. Oh, I should have saved the decoy for this room. What's our best gun? I mean, honestly. Well, just like the AK. Like, when you need to kill something quickly, AK's got your back. But it does go through the ammo unbelievably fast. All right, free. We've done it. Dude, and rocket-powered bullets is amazing. All right, you know what? Oh, you can't open it. Hey, you know what? We're learning. Verily, it must be so. Dude, you know what? Oh, actually, wait a minute. I was thinking, oh, we can get a lot of value out of the HP and we can give Lady more HP for money. But no, that was on the last floor, not this floor, my bad. What is a shrine? Is this the shrine that you can heal? Oh, I fucking hate that shrine. It's actual hot trash. Okay, boss time. Sunglasses turns the game black and white like in the 1920s, but makes all guns better and changes the music to a 1920s jazz. Here's what I was thinking with the glasses. What about a they live synergy? I don't know what the item would be that would create the synergy, but what about a synergy with sunglasses that makes all of the portraits in the game and everything turn into like propaganda slogans and obey, kill, you know, things of that nature when you wear it, and it also gives you some other benefit that's not just like a visual thing. I think that could be a very interesting idea. Mustache? Maybe, there are mustaches, right? In that movie? Keep forgetting to use the decoy there. The red ring, you want to use that decoy on. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, proton backpack, that's actually good damage. Maybe some of that is the rocket-powered bullet synergy. That's really good though. Chocolate rain, some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and some feel the pain. Chocolate rain. That'd be a good synergy. What are we gonna synergize here? We got fucking duct tape. God, I don't know. Abe, there's a mustache in that movie. Dun, 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 dun. What about AK to shotgun? So what would happen if you do that, by the way, is I'm pretty sure the AK, like whatever gun you duct tape first would maintain the synergy. However, I don't know what happens if you duct tape it onto another gun and that gun changes. Like, you might just lose both. What would happen? Okay, what about if you duct tape the AK? No, sorry, not the AK. The microtransaction gun onto something else? Would you have infinite ammo? Probably not. That's a good point, Apache Thunder. if we duct tape microtransaction gun, it'll keep the ammo of whatever we duct tape it with, but we won't lose money. That's a good point, because it's technically not an infinite ammo gun. I would lose the synergy, so I think the idea is that if I duct tape AK onto the shotgun, okay, the AK is on the shotgun, the AK maintains the synergy, but the shotgun, when it loses the synergistic potential with the AK, does it actually lose the duct tape as well? That's what I'm worried about, duct taping the AK onto the shotgun or something like that. But honestly, microtransaction gun onto something else just seems like an amazing combination. I think that's perfect. So I'm gonna duct tape microtransaction onto Cold 45. And so not only, this was the other thing I was interested in, not only do we not fire money anymore, but the gun still has 350 rounds in it when we duct taped it. Dude, that is awesome. So now we have this amazing, powerful, cold microtransaction gun that is probably just gonna absolutely wreck everything in the game, and we get to keep all of our money. This is dope. I'm not even gonna risk, dropping the decoy and having it land in a pile of garbage. This is an amazing synergy. I love it. Sure, add more curse to the pile. Let's do it. Abe is cheating. It's not cheating. It exists in the game, except for the things that exist in the game and I complain about you guys cheating about when you use it. Call the synergy Cold Hard Cash. That's a fantastic idea! Cold Hard Cash! That's like a perfect name for a synergy as well. It really is. Cold Hard Cash. Also, we are actually doing an absurd amount of damage. This is awesome. I have to be a little bit more careful about shooting the chests, though, because we could very easily destroy a chest with 2 powerful shots from this combination. Sometimes we charm enemies, sometimes we just do a lot of damage, sometimes we light them on fire. I love it. Let's suffer together. Hey, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? Did you finally get to 6 million streak in a row, or whatever it is you're going for this day? Ah, crap. I hate freezing these guys because they just sit there. Come on. Thank you. Dude, this is gonna be a fantastic boss killer. I love this duct tape combination. Expend the magazine in Cold 45, then fire at chests. Ah, good point. Might use a little bit of ammo, but I could just do that in a room of combat and then teleport back. What's weird is that the microtransaction gun actually does have a bit of a clip on it. Like, I actually have to reload it every once in a while. Alright, we're just gonna have to open that one. Da-da-da-da. 420 runs by April 20th. It's March though. Really looking ahead. Dude, again, I'm just waiting for the new update. When that new update comes out, you're gonna have a new contender on your hands. What happened to that guy? He was like frozen and charmed, but the charming effect didn't apply? Or it didn't look like it applied? That was very weird. Episode name, Woo. Episode name would be Cold Hard Cash, I think, at this point. As long as I can keep this Cold 45 filled up, I'm gonna be happy. Let's go this way. I do a run a day, how would I be a contender? I mean, consistency over time. I don't have to beat anyone else's high score in you know, a month. Just be a long-term goal. It's also gonna be a lot of fun playing as the new character, Paragon, or whatever her name is, Paradox. And the thing is, I think that when Paradox comes out, I have to feel like people are gonna start new streaks. They're gonna say streaking with Paradox, because, you know, you have that Eden potential of just having a garbage start with like horrible amount of HP or a horrible gun or something, and you have to try to just make it work, you know? Like there's certain chance that your run could just go tits up from the very beginning. That's what makes those types of streaks really fun, I think. So that's why I think it would be fun to do something like that, you know? Take the bat? I mean, I'll do it. I'm not gonna use it, but I'll do it. What happened to the stream volume? Did it change? Seems fine to me. Box. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. If something did happen to the stream volume, just let me know. Am I too close to the microphone? Is this a problem for you? You know, if this is a problem for you, I could back it up a little bit. What's so special about Paradox? Well, the theory is, and I think this is not something that people know 100%, but it's the working idea. The working idea is that the Paradox character in the new Gungeon update is going to be a random character, kind of like Eden from the Binding of Isaac. Random stats, theoretically. And on top of that, random starting guns, starting items potentially. So it's going to be a random starting character. And so when people are streaking that character, you could streak a good run or a bad run. A la Eden from the Binding of Isaac. Isaac? Getting all the stealth items, exactly. It's kind of dumb. Ah, I'm not immune. Wait, that's not my gun. Some sort of fire immunity would be kind of nice, because we are sometimes lighting enemies on fire. Did we find the secret room? No, we have not. Really? It's not there? I 100% thought it was going to be there. All right, we have a chest. Let's see if we can break it open. Oh! Okay, well, I gotta take the drill. I'm sorry, log. We don't need the log. We have infinite money. We do not need the frickin' log. Fluffy penguin butts. See you later. That's a great name. It's all about the meta suffering. Something that I remember talking about, I think, with Let's Suffer Together on one of his streams is he was saying that it would be cool if the Paradox character also had not only random items, but random amounts of HP as well, and I completely agree with that. That's something that I would want to see from a random character, is random items and random HP and random stats like coolness or movement speed. Actually, no. I take that back. Random movement speed I think would be bad, because there are a lot of attacks in the game that are designed with the default movement in Gungeon. You know, hell, I complain about being too fast at some points, because if I'm too fast, I can't make the dodges that I would normally want to make. So I think having default movement speed and dodge roll stats would be important. But things like maybe a global reload speed modifier, a bullet speed modifier, a bullet size modifier, things like that, if they were randomized, dude, I'm down. Why not? Random stat bonuses! Dude, this gun is awesome. Oh my god, why were you... Okay, what the fuck happened? I apologize for the language. So normally, let's think about this for a minute. Normally, there's a thwomp here, and there's a thwomp here. But for some reason, one thwomp decided to teleport from a spot away from me to a spot near me, and then almost hit me when I walked into the room. What the fuck? Game, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, it's stuff like that that makes me think like there is a big bug somewhere in the room generation code or something. Not room generation, but like, I don't know, AI director, whatever you would call it for Gungeon. Whatever handles the positioning of enemies in a room when you walk into the frickin' room. What? I mean, that was just weird. I don't know what happened there. The game was like, you got this enemy, right? Never mind. We got him. Okay. As long as you got him, game. Alright, we don't need to use microtransaction gun anymore, which is kind of nice. Milk Jug, hello, welcome. I realized something was missing. There was no milk jug. Oh, what the fuck? That's the only damage we've taken in the entire run so far, and it was due to an enemy teleporting into me. He technically didn't teleport into me, but he teleported too close to me. And I'm gonna tell you what I think happened there. I think he was charmed. And I think that because he was charmed, he teleported near me, but then the charm ran out and then I touched him. God, that's so dumb. It's stuff like that that I do hate in Gungeon. It needs random health or it's a garbage character. I'm okay with the random health on Paradox. But I want consistent movement speed. You got stuck at work. Oh, we're under 10 curse. We've been stacking up curse for quite a while. To be at like a 6 million curse right now, to have curse bullets, to not be at LJ level of curse, I am so happy. I should look at reducing the chance of getting all 3 payday items in one run. I think that it is pretty common. What I think needs to happen is I think it needs to change the fact that it's so hard to get Cormorant, but it's so easy to get all 3 payday items. Like, whatever code that exists in Gungeon to make it so that when you get 1 payday item, you get the other 2, it's so much stronger than Cormorant. It's weird. It's so much stronger than Cormorant because you never get Cormorant. Payday, you get it like half of every run. 50% if you get. Oh, okay. If you get a payday item in a run, you're probably like 50% likely in order to get all 3 payday items in a run. It's just so likely. It's so strange. I reset it and I still kind of messed it up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's so likely as to be almost improbable. Oh, what? This is not the boss I thought it was. Also, this is not the gun we want. Or is it? No, it's not the gun we want. I'm trying to think what we want. Okay, now we want this. You don't want to use anything cold related when there's the fire in the middle. You want to use cold on these attacks so that you can get more room to make your dodges. Just make sure you actually make your dodges and you don't just stand still and get hit. To be fair, I thought that I had that dodge. I don't know what bullet hit me. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Anyways, you're dead. You think the issue with Cormorant is a multi-tier item pair? I mean, so is Payday. Although the difference is Payday is brown, blue, and green, but Cormorant has a... I think it's green. Yeah, the mask is green. It's brown, blue, and green, but the Cormorant set has a red item in there which has to be rolled, so it's a lot more difficult for that to happen on a normal run, I feel like. Why even buy that? It doesn't fucking matter. Whatever, get me out of here. Apache Thunder says, at one point testing my floor, a ghost teleported into me and you were stuck. You had to get shot or kill the ghost to move again. So I actually realized there was a problem with that when I was doing some tests with Super Boss Rush mode. And killing the Blobulord with just like a makeshift cannon in one shot and rolling at the same time meant that the little dude that spawned was inside of me and then I couldn't move for a while. It was very strange. But yeah, that'll happen. If ever you're inside an enemy, you won't be able to move. And it's a pain when that happens in a run, like when you're playing the bullet, you have no contact damage, you get stuck in Amoconda and you can't move. Because that does happen sometimes. It's rare, but it does happen. Alright. I don't know what synergy we're gonna get. I just want her to give me something. I think that, I mean, that's good. I think that if you buy a Cinegrace chest, it should always pay out with the synergy. I hate that these Cinegrace chests sometimes don't, because that makes them boring. I want a synergy. What spawned? Oh, money. I'm not dropping literally everything for a synergy. What is this? I think I'm starting to get under the idea that maybe if it's early in the run, I'll do it because it's only like 4 items, but when it's late in the run, it's gonna be like 6 million items. Bad dodge. Bad dodge, and also the game's getting a little bit framey, I'm not sure why. I don't think it's the explosions. Although I am tempted to just drop explosive rounds because of the ice that's appearing on the ground. Give me homing bullets. Like, system memory is okay. I'm just like, why does the game keep lagging sometimes? I mean, that's not the first lag, but that's the first lag that I got hit during, and so I want to blame the lag. I want to be like, if only the game didn't lag on me, I would be so much better at Gungeon. Damn it, dodge roll Dave! What are you doing to me, man? You piece of garbage. Absolute hot trash. Nice gun I got there. Oh, it's full of ammo, too. It is a nice gun. I'll admit, though, that's something that I did not realize would happen, is when you duct tape, you would keep whatever the current ammo in microtransaction gun is as extra ammo. You know, when that happened, I was kind of expecting, I'm gonna do this, by the way. I'm gonna do it even before we fight the boss. I should do this afterwards in case we lose our blanks. Instead, we just got hurt. And we got full ammo. That's not worth it, I don't think, but it's fine. But yeah, what I was expecting would happen is that the duct taping process would happen. The duct taping process would leave us with a 350 round combined gun. And, ooh, dude, fantastic. But that's not what happened. Instead, it combined the ammo of the two guns. Except it didn't even do that properly. Instead, I think it just added 300 rounds to the duct tape. Because here's the thing, when I duct taped microtransaction gun, I had like 350 rounds, right? I didn't have 300 exactly, but 350 plus 350 is not 750. So what happened? Like, where did the ammo come from? That's what I'm curious about, more than anything else. Because it didn't even duct tape properly. It has no logic to it. We just have more ammo now for some reason. I mean, I'm okay with that. It's just weird. Yeah, and it doesn't cost money to shoot, which is cool. I'm very okay with that aspect of the synergy. Oh. But yeah, honestly, I was expecting it to have 350 rounds. I was expecting it to only have the ammo capacity of the Colt 45, but still be able to fire microtransaction shots. But no, it just plus 400 rounds and microtransaction and Colt 45 at the same time. It's awesome. He died. He just blew up. Oh, dude, this is actually really good. Dude. I'm gonna stop at the dudes. I'm not Seuss. Nobody can best Seuss in any dude competition. Oh my god. Oh my god. But seriously, the Stinger's pretty dope. You love finding the dragon room, walking in halfway, and TPing to make the whole game zoomed. It is a very strange thing. Like, if you teleport away at this point, it would just be all zoomed out. Oh my god, the game's so laggy here. You know what? Use your best gun. Right now, my best gun is microtransaction good damage. I mean, admittedly, microtransaction is a good gun. It does a ton of damage. Stinger's fantastic. We have some good things on this run. I mean, we also still have 179 monies. The money has not been a problem at all in this run. I burned. Why did I burn? I do not understand why I'm... Oh, I'm firing shots out of my back, and they're just burning against the wall. Okay, I get it now. Should probably use a blank at some point, but whatever. We've already taken damage. Yeah, that's the thing that we're missing on the run, is the fire immunity. And honestly, I probably shouldn't have even taken backup gun. It's kind of screwing me a little bit. I'm doing this on purpose to get bees out there, because I want to kill them in one phase. No. Oh, yes, we did! Do-do-do-do-do. How do you mod the game with Visual Basic? You never answered that question. If you do, I will stop bullying Hades. If you bully Hades, I'll ban you. But it's not Visual Basic, it's Visual Studio. Is how you would mod. Just get like whatever the newest version is. What? I don't know what it's called, but whatever the newest version is should work. You know, there's like Professional, which is like $16 million if you actually want to like make a game with it. There's, you know, free Teachers Edition or whatever. Like, I think that's the one that you want. It's like a no, Community Edition. It might be called Community Edition, but that's what you want to install. 14 or 15 works. Those are versions you have, Apache Thunder. I think I have one of the newer versions because I wanted the ability to make a like strongly typed template method that used an enumeration as a parameter type. And the compiler in 15 didn't support that or something. Like, there's some feature of like C# version 16.8 that I wanted or whatever it was, and it's like, you know what, I gotta actually get a specific version of Visual Studios. So that's what I did. But yeah, any version should probably work. But if you're doing this for your first time, you're just getting into modding the Gungeon, I will put out a tutorial video, but just install whatever the most recent version of Visual Studio is. There's no reason not to. If you're starting from scratch, there's literally no reason not to. Yo, everything is cursed. I guess I should, you know... Remember, I do have a lot of curse on my character, but everything is just cursed. That's true. Oh! There might be like other versions of Visual Studios, and it's the one for C#. Microsoft's naming conventions are just fucking horrible. Microsoft and Nintendo. but we're specifically talking about Microsoft here, so we're going to say their naming conventions are horrible. Freaking Xbox One MFers. We're going to make a new console. What should we call it? Let's call it the Xbox One. So just Xbox, the same name as the first Xbox? No, we'll call it Xbox One. Well, the name of the first Xbox is just Xbox. Yeah, we're just gonna call it One. Why? Why not? But it's not the first Xbox. Oh, I hate him. Oh my god, he's so pretty. He's a pretty boy. Oh! Get away from me. He is very pretty and very scary. You know, another thing that I am really, really hoping for in the next Gungeon update is, you know, I'm gonna call it what it is. Bug fixes. That was what I was really hoping for out of the AG&D version of the game. I was like, man, I really do hope that they fix a lot of the bugs that existed with the game. And honestly, they didn't really do that much. They fixed like none of the really annoying bugs in Gungeon that are like, wow, the game would be so much better if this was fixed. I say it with a straight face, as nothing is actually fixed. Man, I really hope that at some point they fix the problem with temporal slowdown and the fact that when you kill an enemy that has their bullets frozen in the air, their bullets go back at normal speed when they die. I say with a straight face, knowing that that bug will probably not get fixed in the game and it will still be here after the next update. There's a chance it could surprise me, but it's only a chance. Oh, tried to make the dodge happen. I'm against using blanks. Blanks are evil. I'm a Gungeon purist. I learned the other day, watching that show I was talking about. What was it called? Best of the Worst? That apparently there actually was, like back in the, was it like 60s or 70s, when there was a push for places like supermarkets to have barcodes on things and electronic scanners, there was a push by like religious organizations that, you know, believed that that was like the mark of the beast. They're like, this is evil. You should not be supporting the use of barcodes, apparently. It was very strange to like actually read through some of that. Like, really? It's just a barcode. I mean, we say that now, but I guess back then they're like, this, man, the apocalypse is coming, I just know it. How'd I get on that tangent? What is happening to me? Abe, are you okay? Who's Abe? First time you saw that, you called it C#. Wouldn't it, I mean, couldn't you also call it C#? Isn't that also the pound key? C#. Oh, there goes Molotov launcher. Goodbye. Goodbye, Molotov launcher. Yeah, there was going to be a paid DLC for Gungeon that got scrapped. Instead, there's just going to be one more update. But again, I do hope that they fix a lot of the bugs. And if they don't, you know, it's going to be on the part of modders to try to fix anything that remains. Which is unfortunate, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. This ding ding dinging, I mean, not the one I'm doing, the one that the game's doing, might be a hella annoying, but it's my best gun. Like, by an order of effing magnitude. See Octothrope. What? Dr. Feartaker, hello, how's it going? And Panda Juice 9001 and Link 5 and everyone else. See Tic-Tac-Toe. I like that one. See Tic-Tac-Toe. C, the only winning move is not to play. Oh, that's how I got on that weird tangent. I'm fundamentally against the idea of using blanks, which is my excuse for having 5 blanks and taking a whole bunch of dumb damage. That was just a bad dodge roll. Okay, let's do this. What do you program in? C, tic-tac-toe. There is that programming language called, quote-unquote, brain fuck. It is a programming language developed with only 2 characters, I think. It's like a period and a comma. And you have to figure out how to program with a period and a comma, and that's it. That's the only 2 characters you could use. IIRC. I could be mistelling it slightly. Which is the most pretentious thing in the world. What programming language do you use? I only program in brainfuck. Oh, okay. Wow, you must think you're super cool. It's like, or you're just an asshole. That's like people who type, but they switch their computer to Dvorak, which is a different way of having the keys laid out on your keyboard. Instead of the top row being QWERTY or QWERTY, it's DVORAK, Dvorak. And it's like, oh, my keyboard, I type in Dvorak. It's more efficient that way. It's like, oh, cool. If only they, made keys that spelled Dvorak at the top instead of QWERTY. But then, they move the keys around on their keyboard so that it does say Dvorak at the top. It's like, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just weird for me. It's like, or you could just type the way that everyone types. It is a pretty stupid way of typing, I will admit. I don't really understand why. Because the way I understand it is that originally, with typewriters and actual moving components, they wanted to spread out the characters on the typewriter so that you would hit them all about equally left and right side. That way the system wouldn't jam as much with the arms swinging up and down, right? That's what I've always heard. But half the time you're just using your left hand. Look at the right side of your keyboard. J, K, L, Y, U, P. Those aren't very common letters. I mean, R, S, T, L, N, E. 4 of those 6 characters are on your left hand. That doesn't seem like a very efficient layout for the keys. Why is it QWERTY instead of Dvorak or something like that? I don't know. Anyways, good run of Gungeon. Good synergies, good items, good damage. Curse bullets with a lot of curse that we had from earlier in the run was amazing. We didn't get a couple of the flawlesses because I'm an idiot, and also, hey, it's Gungeon. Sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it lags a little bit. I've learned to accept that. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.